Hello, I'm Tom Chappell, Chief Executive Officer of Chappell Smith & Associates. We're a full-line insurance agency located in Middle Tennessee. I've asked Mary Lewis to visit with me a bit just on a random discussion of what's going on in the insurance market in today's world. Mary, we're almost through with 2010. We're coming to a close. We're now in November. The insurance market cycles. It goes up, it goes down. We have recessions, we have financial issues that confront us as property owners, homeowners, business owners. You pretty much cover the full gamut in personal lines and personal insurance. What are you seeing today as far as insurance premiums on the rise or on the decline?
They're definitely on the rise in the property end. What we're seeing for 2011 is companies are going to tighten up their underwriting guidelines. We've already seen one company that if you've had a wind, hail, basically any weather-related claim, they're going to require a $2,500 minimum deductible. Rates are also rising, and we anticipate most of our carriers taking premium increases anywhere between 3% and 20%.
Well, let's talk about holding your premiums down a bit. You mentioned a mandatory deductible if you've had a windstorm or other weather-related loss. What kind of deductibles do you usually recommend?
We recommend a minimum of $1,000 deductible on the property end and at least a $500 deductible on the automobile end. Different carriers have different credits for deductibles. Most of our VIP carriers, Chubb, Fireman's Fund, and ACE, it's very lucrative to have a higher deductible.
I guess $1,000 deductible in today's world, considering inflation, would be more like $100 or $250 deductible 10, 15, 20 years ago. Let's talk a little bit about that automobile deductible. Do you recommend a higher deductible on comprehensive as well as collision?
What we recommend, because comprehensive does cover windshield, which is a common occurrence, and flood, which as we know can happen to any of us, is a deductible of $250 on comprehensive. We do have several carriers that offer on glass coverage what they call full coverage. There's no deductible when the claim is glass. And then any other peril that's comprehensive, it would have whatever your deductible is. And then on collision, a minimum of $500 deductible, because you can save quite a bit of money by increasing your collision deductible depending on the age of the car. If it's a newer car, you can save some money.
We talked about VIP companies, and that's, I guess, our terminology for those companies that like to write the higher valued homes and families that have a lot of toys, like multiple automobiles or boats or motorcycles or Sea-Doos or what have you. Are they substantially more expensive to insure property with one of those type of carriers as opposed to, say, the standard carrier?
Not necessarily. It really depends. I always give an example to a client. You get what you pay for. If you want Walmart coverage, we can give you Walmart coverage for a lower premium. But if you want good coverage, we can give you good coverage through ACE, Fireman's Fund, and Chubb. And actually, the premiums are pretty competitive.
I guess if we could impose higher deductibles, would a client not be better off buying the broader policy forms and sustaining a higher deductible should he have a loss? Because I guess we're really looking for the catastrophic loss anyway.
Correct, and that's another area that I counsel clients, that your insurance is not for maintenance. It's for a catastrophic claim. So you're better off taking a higher deductible.
We see the TV commercials, Progressive I think it is, that the little lady in the white uniform reaches up on the shelf and buys a box of insurance. I think that's somewhat of an injustice to the industry, because insurance just doesn't come in a box. It requires some risk management, doesn't it?
Correct. You need to sit down with your client and see what their needs are.
So it may vary. One client may need the broader form coverages, and others may want to go for the pricing. And I guess we are in a recession now, so some families have had to cut back a lot due to losses of jobs and so forth.
Correct.
Are there any other things other than just playing with the deductible that a homeowner could do to save money on their home or car insurance?
Well, you need to place all your coverages with one insurance company, your home, auto, umbrella, boats, because they all give you a very good discount if you do that.
If you have them together.
Yes. Yes.
So if they come to you for their home and then they go to 1-800-GEICO for their auto, it could be costing them that 15% that GEICO
Right.
says they're going to save you.
Right. They're throwing money out the door, really.
So am I to believe that the conventional insurance agency that represents multiple companies, the independent insurance agent, is as competitive as these TV-type insurance providers?
We are, because we have a number of carriers that we can go to depending on the client's needs.
I see. We talked about, you mentioned umbrellas, and we talked about that just mentioning it. When do you recommend that a client buy a personal umbrella?
I get that question a lot. I can't really tell you what someone is going to sue you for. Someone can sue you for any amount. So what we generally do is we quote an umbrella policy to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what your assets are, what you might feel comfortable in paying for that umbrella policy. So it's really whatever you can afford.
I guess an asset base makes you a bigger insurance target.
Yes.
And your lifestyle, if you have a flamboyant lifestyle, you might be more subject to suit than if you are a person that lives a little bit under the radar.
Correct.
And I guess family situations would affect that as well. If you had teenage drivers and...
Definitely, if you have a teenage driver, you need to purchase an umbrella.
Because a lawsuit can take you out.
Yes, yes.
A windstorm might just damage your roof.
Right.
Mary, thanks for the discussion. It's been quite informative.
Thank you.